Okay, so let's go back and have a very brief look at the Chinese medicine approach. And I mentioned the kidney. And so some of you are probably thinking, what's urination got to do with pregnancy? Now, Chinese medicine, like the organs of the body, are regarded as groups of functions. They're almost regarded as symbolic representatives of a whole broad range of structures and functions within the body. And the kidney belongs to the water element or the water phase in the 5-element theory. So it's like a fifth of the body structurally and functionally. So it includes, the HPG axis, the gonads, the secretions, lots and lots of associated functions. So this goes right back. So the question that was asked is the Huangdi Neijing, often very poorly translated as the Yellow Emperor's Classic. It's one of the oldest books on medicine that's existing. It's a dialogue between the Yellow Emperor, the Huangdi, and his chief minister. And the chief minister asked this question: why in the olden days were people able to reproduce until they were actually quite old, and nowadays they can't reproduce, even sometimes in their 40s, women can't reproduce. So this quote is often been quoted in reference to aging, but it's actually more about fertility and how the kidney, which not only controls growth and development, controls fertility. So this kidney essence, the essential energy of the kidney Jing, controls the way a woman's body develops, and it's usually in 7-year cycles. And so you've got to read all this Chinese stuff in context. Now, the way it was written was on bamboo slips. Little bits, they've got to cut the bamboo, dry it, carve a character. It's very terse and very pithy. So when they say 7 years, it means approximately 7 years, round about 7 years. If you got to 9 years and it hasn't happened, you can get worried. But there's that flexibility that's implied, but not actually stated. Around about 7 years of age, a woman's physiology starts changing, and with men it's 8. And all of you who have had children, you know that girls develop much quicker than boys. You notice that? Because boys, it's a longer cycle. And then at 14 years, the Tian Gui, which is a specific part of this kidney essence, has become mature, and it fills the Chong and Ren channels, which are the 2 acupuncture channels of energy, which connect directly to the uterus and promote fertility. So menstruation starts around this time, and the possibility for pregnancy is around this time. And then a woman reaches her peak of fertility between the ages of 21 and 28, approximately, so during the 20s. And then at 49, 7 times 7, the Chong-Ren channels are empty of this Tian-Gui fertility essence. The menses tend to cease around that time, and the woman is no longer able to conceive. And I think the statistical average is about 50 years, so they're pretty close, back 2,000 years ago. So I'd like to talk briefly about the kidney. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I've got lots of notes there you can read in your own time. If you don't have a copy of the notes, we only anticipated 150, and there are a few extra people. You can download them from the ANTA site, or you can just contact me at Sun Herbal or somebody at Sun Herbal, and we'll mail you out a copy, all printed up at no charge. So the important thing is, on this slide, is the kidney stores this mysterious stuff called the kidney essence. And this kidney essence, part of it comes from your parents, and the other part is replenished through normal metabolism, which is why you need to have a healthy digestive system, and everything needs to be working well in order for you to replenish that and help it grow during life. So it controls orderly growth and sexual maturation. Okay, now the kidney essence, just in a nutshell, in terms of Chinese medicine, you've got nutritive essence, which basically nourishes the physical body and helps with growth and repair, and reproductive essence, which is specific for promoting production of sperms and ova and secretions, and for the orderly cycle in women, and for the growth of the endometrium, etc., etc. That can decline slower or quicker depending on your lifestyle. So if you eat good foods, you exercise regularly, you manage stress, you're a good person, ethical and all that, then your kidney essence moves along slowly and gently, and declines slowly and not too rapidly. Whereas if you have a chronic illness, chronic stress, you eat a poor diet, overindulgence in sex, not enough sleep, not enough rest, too much alcohol, recreational drugs, that'll tend to deplete the kidney essence quite rapidly. I've even seen that in very young people. Once they go partying and taking party drugs, they don't sleep all night, they burn up lots and lots of energy, then they go and eat junk food and sugary foods and go off to work. That really depletes the essence very quickly.